Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. GA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, guys, at the end of this season, there is a potential opt-out of the collective bargaining agreement. And after seeing star players hold out, some wonder if that will be exercised. Commissioner Silver says we have a common interest to ensure that contracts are honored. Those are issues we can approach collectively. Kevin?
As is always the best case. David, thank you. And opening day is here. So, what are these players right now, Greg, feeling as they tip off this brand new season?
Mostly excitement. I mean, this is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
And now, the New York Knicks starters. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. And for the Grizzlies, Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Brooks in at the 3. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Adams, the pass to Brooks. Outside Jackson. 6 to shoot. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
New York's ball.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Barrett. Nice D from Brooks.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Bane, no good.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Bane. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Now here's Randall, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, the muscle and the intensity there from Randall showing off, and he converts through contact.
Morant kicks to Jackson. And a wide open look for Bane. No good from outside.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
To the paint, here's Brunson. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
And the coaching staff enjoying that as Randall is becoming a bit more of a facilitator.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Now here's Morant. Bane, no good.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Offensive rebound, Robinson. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Well, sometimes it's like a patient that's struggling to breathe. You just got to keep the play alive, and Robinson able to do that there. And I love watching Mitchell Robinson play. He brings the physicality to the center position with that 7-foot, 240-pound frame.
Jackson against Randall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yep, it counts.
Well, tough to stick with Steven Adams on that play. Great at diving into the open space after the massive screen.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And Brent, about Mitchell Robinson. He is fun to watch down low.
He's so dominant. He uses that body to his advantage to gain position. And right now he's at that time in his career where he's still sharing time and looking for a full-time starting role. I think that's on the horizon.
Here's Jones following the score by New York. Crafty move. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. The first one falls. It seems like, Brent, it's been a long time we've been asking, could this be the year the Knicks turn it around?
I think, Kevin, though, it's about not just turning it around. It's about being a viable, competitive, potential deep run playoff team for many years in succession. And is this the time? I'm just not sure.
And so he hits both. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. That's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Jones, no one around him. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Jones has got 5.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant. Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And so here is New York, following the miss by Ja Morant from deep. Toppin can't get it to go. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. It's a 5-point game. Takes the 3. The shot comes out. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Now quickly. Here's Toppin. No good with the triple. The Grizzlies have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Kennard, the pass to Tillman. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Brunson scanning the floor. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 6.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Knicks. They're up by 7. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Emmanuel quickly. And it's Grimes in at the 2.
Well, this is what Steven Adams does. He finds his way into the paint for high percentage shots just like that.
Quickly the pass to Robinson. Barrett for 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. The Grizzlies trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now they need a basket. And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. And Brent, you were a pretty versatile player. Which of your skills was the most difficult to master?
Well, I think going inside and finishing, going in over big physical guys who could either block your shot or, send you to the deck pretty quick. So going in and having confidence to finish around the basket is certainly a skill.
That one misses for Barrett.
Well, there's no doubt that R.J. Barrett is a hard-working player and looking for chances to stay and get involved. He does a lot for his team out there on the floor.
2 points. That one goes. Brooks has got his first points of the night.
If you're the D, you live with that. Brooks just sinking a very difficult and contested shot.
Randall no good. Memphis trailing here. Barrett's attitude, Brent, has helped him find early success in this league.
And R.J. only the 8th player to record 2,000 points, 500 rebounds, and 300 assists, all by the tender age of 21. You almost forget how young he is, but he has made an impact here.
Shot by Grimes, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Payton for 3. Misses for the 5th time this game. Mark him at 1 for 6. Randall against Jackson. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And Barrett slams it in.
It's awesome to have a guy at that size be able to accelerate and elevate like R.J. did there.
Here is Brooks. Outside, Jones. Jackson in the corner. Puts up a 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The Knicks leading by 3. And here's Barrett. Bucket is good. Barrett's got 6 in the quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Here's Jones. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
New York calls timeout. Some changes here for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Luke Kennard comes in for Brooks. And it's Morant in for Tyus Jones. And a new group in for the Knicks. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Toppin comes in for Randall. Josh Hart, he's checked in for R.J. Barrett. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Quickly. And so it's New York with it. 3-point lead. Brunson kicks to Toppin. And he goes in for the dunk.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Out to Morant. Latrey. That one misses. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Hart with it. He's picked up by Morant. Hart, that's good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Morant looking around. Jackson has the open look. That 3 off the mark.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Tillman, he's checked in for Memphis. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Kennard setting the pick for Morant. Pass to Kennard. With the teardrop. Knicks with the rebound. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hart against Payne. Hart, that's good. Hart's got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And there's the foul. That's on Jalen Brunson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
This is one where the 2nd foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
the wing, Bain. Defended by Hart. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter. And there it is for him. Brunson's got the lead back up to 9 now for New York.
Pretty fundamental play there from Obi Toppin, putting it to the wide open shooter. Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his third foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for the Grizzlies, John Morant, taking 2 shots.
That's good from Morant.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Aldama's checked in. Both free throws good from Morant. The Knicks leading by 7. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And the shot goes down. Brunson's got 10.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. First free throw is good.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
And he makes both free throws.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And Hart has it in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. He has 6.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
And so that's the end of the first half. Knicks lead by 9. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Coach. Your team has found success when they've gotten the ball into the paint. Is that the goal, to do more of that in the second half?
Yeah, we want to play inside out, force them to collapse, and then we got to share the ball. We have to make quick decisions. When we move the ball quickly, we'll get good shots. But if we hold on to it, they're not going to be high percentage shots.
The ball finds energy, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. Some exciting games in store for us. Check. Rate your level of excitement on a scale from 1 to 1,000,000.
I'm going to go with 900,000, 800,000, 750,000.
Final answer? Okay. Incorrect.
Well, I'm glad you didn't ask me.
And let's get into this first half where there were some struggles for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Well, it's never fun, Ernie. When you're playing against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stops. I don't think the opponent can sustain this kind of shooting.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew, with the second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. The Grizzlies trail by 9.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Brooks has got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Grizzlies. Robinson left side. New York moving the ball around. Brooks against Barrett. The 3. The shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks. Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
This team needed a spark, and boy, did they get one with that incredible attack at the rim.
I think there are a lot of big men in this league who don't realize that Mitchell Robinson has that kind of quickness. They end up fouling him quite a bit.
And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single 3. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Jones checked in for Bain. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Quickley's checked in.
Well, looking into the gaps in the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
The pass to Barrett. And to get open is Robinson. Barrett, no good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Brooks outside. Shot clock at 6. Baseline try. Jones, no luck.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And Barrett gets it to go.
If Barrett getting down low doesn't mean he can't be aggressive. He was on that play.
And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Adams. Josh Hart, he's checked in for New York. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And it's Morant missing.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
And really good focus from RJ there. I think that improves his percentages.
Brooks right side. Clark. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got 6 assists here tonight.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Robinson down low. He's covered by Clark. Here's Quickley. Off target with his 3.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
That one misses for Brooks. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
1:19 left to play in the third. Here's Jones. It's deflected. And they get it back. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. A three-pointer, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Well, this is R.J. Barrett having himself a big-time game. And he's beating the defense in so many ways right now.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New York.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Aldama's checked in, and it's Bane in for Luke Kennard.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. And another miss by Memphis. New York leading by 10. Passes it to Grimes. Offline with his three. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Jones from outside. Knicks with the rebound.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Here's Grimes. Got it. Good job in the low post. And it's a 12-point Knicks lead. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two. He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
And both free throws good for Brooks. 5 seconds left in the third. A reverse. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And so it's the New York Knicks up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Grimes in at the two-guard position. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation.
Checking in for the Knicks, R.J. Barrett.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. Morant outside. Now here's Bane. Stolen by Brunson. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Randall. Here's Hart. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hart's got the lead up to 14 now for New York.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Floats it up there for Bain. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Hart, that's good. Hart's got 9 points here in the second half.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
He gets it in there.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Here's Robinson. And he overshot that one, missing. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 13. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
And the first one drops. And so Jones nails both of them. The Knicks leading by 11. Barrett the pass to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Yeah, this kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in R.J. Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker.
Here's Jones. Up top, Adams. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Stolen by Jackson. Again, Memphis. For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Barrett kicks to Randall. Jacks up a 3. And again, New York with the triple.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. Floats one up. And it's Morant missing. New York's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Barrett the pass to Hart. Wants to get it to Robinson and does. Three-pointer Randall. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Outside, Jones. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. To the inside, Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're behind by 11. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Grizzlies making a switch here. Brooks checked in. And New York with a change here, too. Quickly's checked in. .153 left in the fourth quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. Brunson with some nice D.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
The Grizzlies trail by 11. And here's Brooks from outside. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Barrett finds Robinson, and that one is good. That was a big one. You could hear it.
And sometimes the silence of a crowd can speak volumes.
Morant passes to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And the rejection by Jackson.
Julius Randle. First personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Dylan Brooks. At the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good, and that brings them to within 10. That one falls, so he hits both of them. So it's the Knicks now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Barrett for 3. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Knicks.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for R.J. Barrett.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. It's a 10-point game. Here's Brooks. Robinson with the block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to quickly. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 12.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Barrett with the ball. Over Brooks. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, R.J. Barrett.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Great to hear Skylar Cole singing the national anthem before today's contest.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. What you know about rolling?
TGIF, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We're bringing it to you live. Hi, everyone. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Julius Randle became an all-star in New York, but it was back in New Orleans that he found a stroke. The coaches told him, let it fly, and he said, quote, that's all I needed to hear. This league is about opportunity, confidence, and mindset. Those things came in all at once in New Orleans, and I was able to build on that. Brian?
Thanks, Allie. A look at the starting group for the Pistons. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Wiseman in at the 5. And for New York, at the 4 and the 5, it's Randle and Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle.
What a beautiful look. Randle continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
There's Cunningham with a 3. They grab their own miss. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why? Lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Brunson misses. It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
Ivy's shot is off. And here's New York now. Brunson with it, picked up by Cunningham. Here's Barrett. An easy 2 on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And that was the mobile 1 drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game. And he's just beating them to the punch on the boards right now. I mean, he's making a real big statement.
He's playing with that one extra gear so far that none of the other guys have found yet.
The Pistons have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And here's Cunningham outside. Randle pulls down the board.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Barrett passes to Randle. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
So it's the Knicks now. Back to Barrett. And at this early stage of the season, you think teams are still trying to sort out players' roles, Smitty?
Maybe a few, B.A. But if you're still trying to figure things out, it could be a long year. That's what the preseason's for.
Now here's Cunningham. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Working off the ball, you still have to keep track of Cunningham. He finds ways to score.
Brunson against Cunningham. And that one's good for Brunson. Brunson's got 5 now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Here's Cunningham after the basket by New York.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Here's Randle. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
That's the maturity of Randle's game now. Not trying to force things, just pops it in and moves on to the next play.
Here's Ivy. Pass to Cunningham. Wiseman, a screen on Brunson. Cunningham passes to Wiseman. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Cade's IQ is off the charts, freeing up a shooter with the pick and roll.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Substitution here for New York. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Robinson. Toppin comes in for Randall. Hart's checked in for Grimes. And quickly subbed in for Brunson. The Knicks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall.
The Pistons have been in rebuild mode for a while. They've stockpiled a lot of young talent. This is when things should start to come together.
Now here's Toppin. Some solid defense from Stewart.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Burks for 3. The Knicks with the rebound. So, Smitty, you think the Pistons are ready to become the bad boys of the league again?
B.A., they're not really that kind of team. They're built more around offensive firepower, not the defense and rebounding that was their trademark in the old days.
Now here's Burks. Pass to Stewart. Bogdanovich with it. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Duren. And he buries his first look.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Here's Hartenstein. Toppin outside. The three-pointer off the mark. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
To the paint. Here's Duren. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
36 seconds left in the opening quarter. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. Banked it in off the glass.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Here's Diallo. And he throws it down with one hand.
Did you see that? That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied. 11 feet out. The shot won't fall. And here is Barrett. The 3 is up. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
He had to rush that one a little, but terrific stroke from range.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Knicks out in front. They're up by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for New York.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Then it's Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for New York starting the second. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pass to Ivy. Now Bogdanovich lets it go from deep, and the three-pointer goes. Bogdanovich has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Well, Grant, Ivy gets a lot of attention for his scoring, but he can also lock you down at the other end.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. He's big, active, and athletic, too. A strong on-ball defender as well. He'll also jump passing lanes, causing deflections. He looks to flip turnovers into points.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the three because you can't make enough twos to win. It's tough to defend the three, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
More spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Pass to Ivy. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter, aggressive move inside.
Here's Grimes. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. He has 6.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Bagley up top. Back to Cunningham. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Detroit with the ball. Trailing by 5. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Beautiful pass. At his size, Cunningham sees the whole floor.
The Knicks have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And now the Pistons in transition. Here's Ivy. Can't hit it from 12 feet. The Knicks shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. Here's Randall. The shot that time not on target. And Detroit will go the other way with it. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Bagley, no good. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Grant.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randle credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
The free throw drops for Randle. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Here's Ivy. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. For 3, Diallo. Randle pulls down the board. The Knicks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Toppin outside. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And he gets it to go.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And that one's good.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
The Knicks with the lead. Randle left side. 56 seconds left in the first half. And the basket is good. Randall's got 7 points here in the quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
On the wing, Burks. That three's off the mark. For New York, they've gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. Puts it up. Pass to Toppin. Second chance effort. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. 23 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Ivy, looking for his first basket, still in this one. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks, Isaiah.
There's 14 seconds left in the first half. Toppin goes in. Here's Barrett. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Too easy for a guy of his caliber. The D must put up more of a fight down there.
And you have other methods as well. You can deny or you can just front the post.
That's the end of the first half with the score. The Knicks, 39. The Pistons, 27.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Detroit Pistons.
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They wouldn't put a hand up, as my man used to say, hand down, man down. Up, you got to get some help. That pretty much covers everything, Ernie. Shot, you think they played their best?
No way, no way.
And now let's talk about that first half. A look at the top performers from both teams so far.
Not surprising to see 2 competitive guys who bring it every time they're on the floor. It's been a spicy duel to watch.
Yeah, and we know you like it spicy.
No, I don't. Give me some milk.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Wiseman is out there with Marvin Bagley, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward. And Jalen Brunson, he's a great option on the floor, Grant.
Yes, he is. Can attack from different levels of the floor. Solid shooting threat from outside. And gives you another playmaker to initiate the offense.
Bogdanovich on the wing. They get the rebound. Bogdanovich on the wing. From outside, off the mark.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Grimes' shot is off. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Brunson against Cunningham. Here's Ivy. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Wiseman. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Finally. Now 1 for 5 here in the third. We'll see if that boosts their confidence.
It's Barrett on the wing. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
And that one's good.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
And we just had to see that mobile 1 drive one more time. Great stuff.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up. Keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Hart's checked in for Barrett. Burks, he's checked in for the Pistons.
Substitution on the court.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. The Knicks have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. Well, the Pistons front office has said they want to have quality character veterans to help balance their roster, Smitty.
What they're doing, B.A., they're building an identity. You need those veteran players to teach the young guys what it takes to be a pro.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for New York. Quickly comes in for Brunson. Now here's Robinson. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Grimes' shot is off. Detroit has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. It's got room. Detroit, no good that time either.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Pass to Hartenstein. And he drops it in from the low post.
Too easy for a guy of his caliber. The D must put up more of a fight down there.
And you have other methods as well. You could deny or you can just front the post.
Now here's Cunningham. Bagley is screen on quickly. Cunningham drives in, and he lays it up and in.
Such a tough matchup. Cunningham can pass or score out of the pick and roll.
Here's quickly. Good work defensively by Wiseman.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
You see his link, the explosion, making sure of that one.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. The Knicks making a switch here. Toppin's checked in. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And it's Cunningham missing.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight. Already during his young career, B.A.K. Cunningham has flashed the potential of becoming a generational talent with this all-around game.
Now here's Diallo.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Quickly with the ball. Diallo picks him up. Shot is up. Hart. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Knicks lead by 19. Outside Burks. Here's Cunningham. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Too easy for Cade. He can really fly.
Pass to Hart. Here's Hartenstein.
Oh, my goodness.
And he jams it home with authority.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Cunningham outside. Picked by Stewart. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Sturdy play by Stewart, sticking with his shot and drawing a foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Barrett's checked in for New York. And the switch here also for Detroit. Ivy's checked in for Cunningham. 24 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Barrett finds quickly. Here's the three. Rebounded by the Pistons. Outside Burks. Pass to Ivy. That's tipped. Stolen by Quickly. And so it's the New York Knicks leading by 17 at the end of the period. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Bagley's checked in for the Pistons.
Now into the lineup for the Pistons, Marvin Bagley III.
They double him with Barrett. Fires the 3. Pass to Ivy. Back to Diallo. The 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he comes up with a bucket. And the Knicks lead by 19.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
And the foul called on Emmanuel quickly. That's his first foul of the game. Wiseman, he's checked in for Detroit. Cunningham comes in for Diallo.
Into the lineup for the Pistons, James Wiseman, Kay Cunningham.
Here's Cunningham. Jams it in off the great move.
Excellent footwork and handles, getting Cunningham right around the defender.
Ball stolen. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Here's Cunningham. The Knicks with the rebound. Randall's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Quickly from outside. No good. And Detroit will go the other way with it.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Here's Wiseman. Yes, it's good.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Grimes, he's checked in for quickly. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight. He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Cunningham finds Wiseman. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Nice dish by Cade. Sharing the ball rather than forcing his own shot.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Brunson. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Well, one of the free agent moves that wasn't surprising was Brunson joining the Knicks. The two were enamored with each other early on in the process. A big signing for the Knicks, and Brunson now gets a chance to be a main piece of the team. And in Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren, the Pistons taking arguably the 2 best athletes in the 22 draft. The youth movement is on, and Detroit is definitely fun to watch.
And stolen by Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Back to Brunson. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, R.J. Barrett.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Wow, he really played phenomenal tonight, but we've almost come to expect that from him. He feeds off the energy from this crowd, and it certainly plays a part in elevating his game. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Wiseman. Takes the three. And again, the Pistons missing. The Knicks have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Grimes. Here's Robinson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
The Pistons have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's foul number 2 for him. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course, Grant. Detroit with the ball. The Knicks making their last shot. Bagley, no good. Barrett against Bogdanovich. And there's Barrett on the assist by Randall. Randall's got his 5th assist in this one.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Knicks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this one concludes with their 2nd victory of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for R.J. Barrett.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
And it's Cunningham missing. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Brunson passes to Toppin. Oh, hammer it home!
Ooh, that hurt.
Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Now here's Cunningham. And that one's good. Stewart.
Nice display of power by Isaiah Stewart, pushing through the defender and to his finish.
Brunson against Diallo. Hartenstein in the post. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Now here's Cunningham. Hart pulls it in. From 18 feet away, off the left rim and out.
That was just an awful decision. I mean, you have to keep the clock moving. There's no reason to foul there.
Isaiah Stewart at the line.
First free throw is good.
An effective role player, Isaiah Stewart is reliable when it comes to rebounding and blocking shots.
Stewart hits them both. Right wing. And here's Toppin from the arc. That shot off the mark. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. And we'll see you next time.